Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start a regular vlog whereby I will take a fair income look at some of cinema's most celebrated moments. Then we'll take a look at some fun facts after that. In this video, I'm going to discuss 5 facts about Star Wars. In subsequent videos, I'll discuss the plotline and the narrative, but not Star Wars because, well, it's Star Wars, and that would be stating the obvious. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States of America. On with the goddamn show. Did you know Burt Reynolds was once considered for the role of Han Solo? He is quoted as saying, "I just didn't want to play that kind of role at that time." Reynolds instead chose a truck over the Millennium Falcon. As the same year Star Wars came out, he was the lead in Smokey and the Bandit, a movie about driving a truck full of beer from Georgia to Texas. I mean, with Star Wars being such a legacy, can you even possibly imagine anyone other than Harrison Ford playing the role?
No.
I mean, gosh, can you imagine Donald Trump using the Millennium Falcon as Air Force One? Or better yet, just make Star Wars great again. Although it's a Star Wars signature scene in the minds of seemingly everyone, the scrolling crawl credits at the start is not an original idea by George Lucas. In fact, George Lucas got the idea from 1940's Flash Gordon Conquers the Universe. Its original intention was to pay homage to the Flash Gordon franchise, but in actual fact, the origin of the technique goes back even further. A little-known 1939 film titled Union Pacific used a similar opening with scrolling credits, rolling over a rail track that disappear into the distant sun. Well, I guess George Lucas got his inspiration from all predated material. I mean, don't we all? I guess Chewbacca's just like Bigfoot. I mean, you know, there was an Ewok in Breakfast at Tiffany's. It took 4 actors to play Darth Vader. Yes, throughout the original episodes, a total of 4 different people made up the role of the lead villain. British actor and bodybuilder David Prowse donned the suit for episodes 4 to 6 and is infamous for his role of Vader. However, a professional fencer was used as a stunt double for the action scenes. Of course, you know the story. Prowse wanted to be the voice as well, but his posh British accent didn't really resonate as a menacing villain. So American actor James L. Jones was hired to be the voice of Darth Vader. I think we're all thankful for that decision. If being shafted for the first time on The Voice wasn't bad enough, Prowse was again shafted a second time for the infamous unmasking scene in Return of the Jedi when Vader and his son Luke Skywalker meet when Skywalker removes his mask. This scene was performed by legendary British actor Sebastian Shaw, who had previously made a name for himself at the Royal Shakespeare Company in the UK. Shaw's presence on set was a top secret, and he was advised to play dumb if questioned by anyone why he was on set. The unmasking scene was filmed on a closed set, with only the bare minimum of cast and crew in the know about Shaw's role. Even security guards were hired to ensure no one, especially Prowse, were able to enter the set and find out what was happening. Poor bloke. No wonder there was no Mrs. Vader. She left him at the altar. Star Wars travelled across the galaxy, as did filming locations. Star Wars movies throughout have been filmed in places like Tunisia, Italy, the UK, Norway, USA, Jordan, Central America, just to name a few. And of course, yes, Australia. Fox Studios in Sydney were used during episodes 2 and 3. That's right. Even Jabba the Hutt was once a jolly swagman sitting under the shade of a coolabah tree. And number 1. George Lucas sold the rights to his legacy to Disney in 2012. The deal was worth billions and was made up of both money and shares in Disney. I mean, no wonder there have been so many spin-off movies, as Disney need to get their money back somehow. So my question is to you, the viewers. Who is the next Star Wars character to get a spin-off movie? My money's on Jabba the Hutt. But of course, who on earth would ever play Jabba the Hutt? Till next time, My name's Julian, and I am relaxed.